Hi everyone, welcome back to our next video. This one is going to be your client workflows and agreements. So now from here on your dashboard, we have all the options on the left-hand side. Now talking about the agreements that are included, we're going to go to contracts and then master templates. So anything that is included with your membership level will appear here. And that could be your client terms and conditions. It could also include any other agreements or website policies that you have purchased from us. And all of that will appear here. So you'll find what you're looking for. And then down here on the right side, you'll see all the options. Now, anything that's ever in full caps is ready to go as is. You don't have to edit it. You don't have to modify. You just can click the paper airplane to execute and send it as is. Now, like the full client terms and conditions is a good example of what you don't want to change because these are drafted by the attorneys to protect you overall. So if you change anything, it can change the whole meaning of the document. So we want to try to avoid that. But as you can see, this is a 13-page document. Not exactly ideal to send to your clients. So what we have here is the travel services client agreement. If I click the preview button here, it is going to show me a one-page document that references the full terms and conditions, but then outlines everything here for them to review in terms of what the high-level details of what they're agreeing to. And they sign and date this. This allows you to get that signature on your terms and conditions without sending them a 13-page document, something that's a lot easier to do. Now, how to send this? Pretty easy. You just click the little paper airplane, choose the client or add a new one. Again, you only need the first, last name, and email to send it. Click next. And then on the screen, you'll see the boxes where we've implanted for you so that they can sign. If you have the credit card vault, you can also request that payment right here, attach any documents, and then you click send the document and they get an email with a little message that you can type in right here just to say what it is or whatever you need to tell them for them to sign. They receive a link, they click the link, sign it, date it, return it, and it comes back and it will appear on your dashboard. It'll also appear here in their profile. And so if I open up this eyeball here to pull it up, and you'll see the agreement itself. So you see the agreement, you see the overall audit history, and then view billing information. We'll also pull up the information here for the client as well as the credit card information. Now, what is missing here is the fraud score, which this being a test account is not going to have a fraud score, but typically it would show you a letter grade and a number, and then that references it down here. So the higher the grade, the more secure that payment is. And then anything below that, you'll see A to F. You use your best judgment on how you want to proceed because it's your business and you don't want necessarily a chargeback, but you know your clients better than anybody else. And so just use your judgment. And if you need additional resources, there is this link right here to kind of talk you through what the different levels mean and what you might be able to do to kind of secure things a little bit further. Now moving back to our agreements here, so we also have our personalized templates. So personalized templates can be anything that is already included from TIS for you that you choose to customize. So you just do that by clicking the little papers here and then save it as a name. And using the planning fee agreement here, we have our paper that we click on, and then you see the agreement. Now, the part that's up here, we don't necessarily want to change, but the part that goes down here where it says custom fee schedule is what is in this box. So to make things easier, what I recommend is just leave it as is, and then you can come in here and save as personalized template. You'll give it a name, and then once saved, you will jump in here and find the one that you want to edit. If you've only done one, you'll only see one. So you click edit, and now you have a full editor here. And then anything below that planning fee schedule will show the placeholder that we provided that gives you a guidance. But like in this case, anything that you want it to say is what you can do. So however it fits your business structure, just kind of plan it out like that. So anything can be saved as a personalized template. And then also for those that have the self-import option, you have the ability to upload your own documents here to have them sent out through our document sign option as well. And then lastly, we're going to jump down here for our schedule contracts. So the schedule contract is going to be where anything that you scheduled to send out will live. So if you're working overnight and you don't want somebody to actually know that you're working overnight, you can schedule to send it at 9 a.m. or whatever. This is where they'll live. So if you ever have to come back and edit it or cancel it, this is where you go to find it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.